Good morning from Salamanca. So good morning from Salamanca. Magbe-breakfast na kami at nakakatuwa lang isang malaking grupo na nagtipon-tipon yung Philippine team. Hello, good morning. Iko.
Morning po.
Paris, ano lang talaga?
Yeah. Tamek. Please.
Good morning.
So andun sila lahat nagsiksikan. Ito na. Nasa second to the last day na kami. At nagkakakwentahan na ng tip na ibibigay kila Alex. Kaya seryoso na itsura.
200 bang bibigay sa kanya?
Grabe seryoso na itsura nila. Yan, so si Sergio na yung kasama namin every morning. Paalis na kami dito sa Grand Hotel Corona Sol.
Dolomite.
Saan?
This is a Dolomite sand.
Koy. Luis, koy.
Iberian Peninsula and in Morocco, covering almost 4,000 kilometers. It's amazing. And today we will close that itinerary in Madrid. So today we will start leaving Salamanca. On the way to Madrid we will do a viewpoint and comfort stop after 1 hour and a half driving, 1 hour 15, 1 hour and a half driving, with the views to the walled town of Avila, a very beautiful viewpoint. It will be also very much a church built into the mountain. It's really amazing how it is. It's like cases. Call it departure day, which is more a logistics day. And today, this evening, yes, we will be together during the farewell dinner. So that's in Spain. We will leave Castilla León and cross the mountains to Comunidad de Madrid. Madrid sent in a bottle to my home from here, because if it goes by along the river, it will end up in Porto, which is the mouth of the river Douro, and where I live. So, but anyway, I prefer to deliver the message personally, and I will do it tomorrow. Right? You will see a very old bridge. Look, the skyline and the cathedral of Salamanca. Inside they have the old one. It was like it was. Look now. Look now. You start to see a bridge made of stone. That's the Roman bridge, where everything started in the Ruta de la Plata. So that's the road of the silver. And then at the sides of the bridge, the merchants, the vendors, they started to stay here to sell to the people that was, coming through the bridge. And that's when they started to build houses and stay. All right, so yes, we are now in the last day before departures. I have to say that we have already a long story to tell. A trip of 16 days through Spain, Morocco and Portugal. It's quite a long trip with many things that we have seen during these days. And I have to say that maybe we can do a little rewind and think about the Roman aqueduct and the fantastic Alcázar, the castle, the medieval castle of Segovia. It looks like it was a long time ago, right? It was in another, another life almost. And then from impressive town, Toledo, amazing. And then after Toledo, we went to Granada. And in Granada, you had the chance to visit the fantastic Alhambra, the Moorish legacy in southern Spain. From Granada, we went to Costa del Sol, by the beach. And then the next day we crossed to Morocco, and it was the beginning of a new adventure. Morocco, different reality, different country, different way of life, different continent. We crossed to Africa. We have even seen the views. And we had the chance to see how the locals live in the little village of Balil, the cave house and so on. We had a dinner And then the next day we left Fez and we went to Marrakesh visiting. Of course, we cannot forget the collaboration of Abdul. And we visited Rabat and the mausoleum, which is an impressive cafe. And the mosque, Hassan II, and all the landscapes until Tangier, where we stayed in that kind of tapas evening with Miguel playing guitar to us and having a nice entertaining dinner before we crossed the old town center of Seville in the evening. Wonderful atmosphere. The next day we left to Fatima, where we had a spiritual. Now we depart back to Madrid through Avila, El Escorial, Valley of the Fallen, and we will close the itinerary today in the farewell dinner. So it's a quite long, I told you, almost 4,000 kilometers we did in this trip, but 16 days. Some of you were telling me, oh, maybe we could stay one extra night here, maybe we could stay one extra night there. Well, if I would write all the extra nights I've been asked during this trip, we will have a trip of 40 days maybe. So yes, I know, of course, some places we could stay longer, and there are many beautiful places we haven't had too much. It was yeah, I think the mission was accomplished in certain aspects, and nobody thinks about them, but we have a great team working behind the scenes and like in the backstage in London. We have the operations team. They take care of lots of aspects with our suppliers. They help looking for suppliers, tracts, you know, some reservations are made through vacancies until we release the ones that we are in that town. What are the news? When I organize things, of course, much to the local specialists. We had Corina in Madrid, we had Yolanda in Toledo, we had Paco, and we had, of course, Momo and Asdin in Fez. We had in Marrakesh Tariq. We had in Seville Raquel. Talk about these two guys that were very important in this trip. Without them we would not be moving from one city. Amaro did a wonderful job. He was a very fearless driver. I know that everybody here loved his way of defeat. Very difficult road. After 12 days with Amaro, and you get used to Amaro, it's difficult for him to come here. He will always be the substitute. He will always be the substitute, and it's something that is difficult. It's normal that everybody was very familiar with Amaro, and then it's like, okay, we have the substitute driver now. But of course, said, I don't know what's going on. Are you feeding them? The thing is that, well, I have to say thank you very much for the two drivers, and a big clap. They did really a great job. Thank you very much. And well, and from my side, I also have to say thank you to all of you, because I have to confess, when you arrived the first day, okay, we have here a group that is like very, how can I say, a mix of many cultures, a mix of many different backgrounds, a mix of different expectations and interests in this trip. Oh my God, how will I deal with that? I have to say, since the first day, your attitude has been wonderful, very positive. I think everybody took the trip in a very positive way, wanting to take as much as you can from what you visit, you know, getting to know the places, listening the explanations, taking photos, enjoying, try to enjoy as much as possible. And that's what it is about. It's about to enjoy, it's about to take advantage of what we have. And I think you were all very positive, and I have to thank you very much. Thank you. You are great. Thank you. Woo! As well. And so this is something I have to thank you all very. And well, know that you have this like briefing about what was the whole. You should have already in your email an email from Trafalgar with a link. Okay, so you press the link and you go to a questionnaire. It takes 5 minutes to fill out this trip and about us all. So I would recommend you to please emphasize what were the highlights for you. Another of
Explain. Nasaan tayo?
Ha? War free.
Nasaan tayo?
Nandito tayo sa Avila. Teresa of Avila.
Ano tayo?
The lives of Teresa of Avila.
Okay, and then?
Si Saint Teresa of Avila, yung life niya, kinuwento niya in brief. Sabi ko, nung grade school ako, very intense ang religion class about the lives of the saints. Kaya nabasa ko tong si Teresa of Avila.
Hey Joe!
Good morning!
Morning! Andito tayo ngayon sa Teresa of Avila.
Teresa
Of Avila. So Avila, nasa Avila City tayo.
Avila is the city.
Avila Town.
Avila.
O kwento
At
mo.
dito tumira si Teresa, Saint Teresa of Avila. Kwento niya, nung bata pa daw si Avila, she has this desire to be a martyr. Kaya ang ginawa niya, with his brother, they left home para magpunta dito. Para puntahan yung mga Moors, yung mga Muslims no, nakaaway ng mga Kristiyano para doon siya magpakamatay. Gusto niya makipag-away doon. So he was exactly stopped by her uncle dito sa spot na yan.
Ito.
Yung wall na yan. So itong wall na to, ginawa daw to ng mga Christianity to protect themselves from the Moors.
Ay, yung mga walls na to.
In the 1,000 years ago. So ito yung walls na yan.
Galing. So, tingnan natin. Ganda. Talagang fortress siya at that time. So, tingnan nyo to. Fortress talaga siya. To protect yourself, yung mga Christians. Kasi dito, walang katapusan na nag-aagawa ng territory between Christians and Muslims. So, akit tayo dyan. Dyan nilibing. Ito yung steps. Ito yung steps going up.
Exactly.
Wait, ano tong, ba't may cross dito? Ano to?
Dito siya pinigilan ng uncle niya. Para hindi siya tumawid dyan, makipag-away sa mga Moors.
Pinigilan?
Sa mga moles.
Pero by that time, yung mga Moors wala na rin. So legend lang daw yan.
Ano ba talaga? True story?
Legend.
Legend lang yon?
Oo.
Yung story na yon?
Oo.
Tira mo kami nila.
Grabe.
Pero si Teresa of Avila is a saint.
Ano bang, nalito na? Saint siya, pero legend siya.
Yung kwento na yun, legend, yung gusto makipag-away.
Pero paano siya naging saint?
Para nangyari na nagising siya sa katotohanan na daming sinacrifice na Christians dun sa Moors na wars. Pero nung nalaman niya yun, tapos na yun lahat. So ngayon, dito, nung tinatry niyang isacrifice sarili niya para maging martyr siya, pinigilan siya nung uncle niya.
Paano siya naging saint? Ang labo.
Basta may mga ginawa yan.
Paano siya naging saint? Ang labo. Pinigilan pala siya.
Hindi ko alam kung paano siya naging saint. Pero yun na yung nakakuha ko sa story.
Okay. Ayun na. Mag-document na tayo. Ganda. Imagine niyo to. Nakikita niyo yan, yung walls na yan. So talagang ito yung mga fortress, mga walls nila to protect themselves from other kingdoms. Na magkakalaban pa yung mga Catholic Christians tsaka mga Moors, mga Muslims. Ito itsura no. 1,000 years ago, talagang ganun ka-functional yung town na yan. Ngayon, tourist site na lang eh, no?
Hindi, si Teresa Avila, her road to fame was that she founded the discarded sister, or Order of the Discarded Sister. Discarded pala. Carmelite sister. So yun.
Hindi mo yan ah.
Kaya namin sinabi ni Rafa. Sabi ko, Rafa, picture mo ako pag alis ni Baby Bubuyog. Okay, Rafa. Sabi ni Rafa.
Ayan ka na. Iyan, sa mami.
Hindi na pwede kasi yung buong nest daw nasa kanila na.
Hindi niya alam kung sino inaabutan niya.
Wala, kagulo na.
Yung buong nest daw ng Bubuyog family nandyan na.
Daliri niyo po dito, Pres. Three, 2, 1. There you go. Nice.
Nagkagulo na dito. Ang buong grupo ng ano. May mga field trip din sila dito.
Dito tayo maganda magtakwa ng grupo ngayon.
Ano, masaya na sila, nag-reunion na sila. Oh, let's go. Ano to? Go.
Avila. This is a town or city, one of the beautiful city of Spain, in the northern part of Spain or central part of Spain.
Tara na.
Basta dito si Saint Teresa of Avila, yung santo.
While we drive to get there, let me tell you that we are
10:30 na
happy to
at
invite you
kakagaling lang namin sa city
to
of
try
Avila.
something that is
Town of
very
Avila pala,
traditional
Town of Avila.
in this central part of Spain.
May libre kaming churros. Sige. Nicole, ayaw pa na una yung gusto-gusto niyo.
Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Please follow me and let's enjoy the chocolate con churros.
Grabe, ang bibilis na kumain ah.
One per person pala.
Iwag naman mo ha.
Sarap.
Oh yeah, this is the first time.
Kainin na natin. Ba't ayaw pang kainin? Puro ka picture. 1, 2, 3. Document mo, ito dahil pinakamasarap na churros sa planeta. Go.
Si Mami na.
Sige na. Yan,
Mami,
sige,
document mo.
Go. Ito ang pinakamasarap na churros sa Espanya.
Wait lang, init. Wait lang si Mami.
Init.
Sarap. Sarap. Ito ang pinakamasarap na churros na tikman ko sa buong planeta.
Nox, hindi Espanya ah. Mas masarap pa sa churros sa Morocco.
Oo.
There you go. Enjoy. There you go. Enjoy. There you go.
Gracias, Mayo. Parang bagyo lang. Nagkagerahan na kagad. Kaya naman ang problema niyan. Dahil problema niyan, tsokolate yung tinira nila. Gera rin ito mamaya sa inidoro. Tsokolate rin labas. Sabog ito mamaya. Lahat ng gera mangyayari mamaya.
1 hour pa papuntang Madrid. Yun ang Segovia. Valle.
So nasa basa kami ulit. It's 11:05. And pabalik na kami ng Madrid. Siguro 1 hour away. Nasa Madrid City na kami. Siguro with the traffic, baka 1 hour and a half.
Photo stop, comfort stop, and local treat in the Avila area. So now we will continue our drive on the way while I and Sergio will continue to Madrid. We will drop the suitcases so that when you get to Madrid, your suitcases will be in your rooms, but only the suitcases with the tag, and the hand luggage, we will keep it in the coach. And of course the guests that are not going on the optional will go with us till Madrid. Castilla León, we are above 1,000 meters altitude now, which is amazing. This part of Spain is quite cold in the winter due to the altitude. It's very so let's enjoy a little bit more the landscape, and when we will get to the mountains we will cross a tunnel. We will go through a tunnel and the other side will be Madrid. As soon as we enter the tunnel.
Mami, tulog na ako, bilis. Busog na, off na.
I make cinnamon rolls, you know, the sugar and the batteries. I'm afraid to actually take them
Muy bien, entonces os dejo ahí con los clientes cuando nosotros tenemos que seguir enseguida.
One night I made them and I made caramel sauce and chocolate sauce and the cinnamon cream. Maybe I can check you into.
Ikaw tinggal sa bitana. Tinggal sa bitana.
Wait lang ha. Sakit sa mata eh. Hindi na makikita ng apoy. Pwede ba ibaba mo?
Kami tinggal sa bitana. Tinggal sa bitana.
Ganda, no? Grabe, ilang ano to? Anong altitude dito, Papa? The highest in the European continent yata ito. Si Madrid. Oo. Di ba silang pinakamataas?
More than 600 feet, almost 700 feet lower at the other side of the mountains. So that's why it looks like a step down. It's still high plains. Pantheon in the monastery of El Escorial. So it's a very nice town. I believe that So we will go straight to Madrid. If everything goes as expected, by 1 o'clock we should be there. And when we get there, but anyway, we will unload the suitcases with the tag. They will keep doing those logistics while you can stay, of course, doing your check-in if the rooms are ready. So remember, at your names, they check if the rooms are ready. Otherwise, they will give you an expected time to be ready. And as soon as your rooms are ready, you can go. You can check the hotels. You probably realize many other hotels do it. They ask you a card, like to get a pre-authorization, just in case you do any expenses. The hotel has a bar moment of our trip, because tomorrow it's more about logistics. Myself, I will be organizing the transfers, but some of you will be in one transfer, some of you in others, and then there will be lots. Yes, when we get to the hotel, if you want. Remind me, please. Mami, ano yan? Pwede daw?
Intense kami ngayon, Vincent.
Até aqui alguns que deixam mais 4 deixa bem no geral.
Ito, sobrang kailangan ko maghintay. Kailangan ko talaga maghintay para makuha yung Madrid na sign, Yan, so finally, kailangan kong hindi matulog para lang maabangan yun. Ayun na yung Madrid City. Makita niyo yung mga buildings. Tall financial towers ng Madrid. Makita niyo yung mga buildings na yun.
Ang greatest number lang. Greatest achievement.
Dapat tayo dumaan sa Cebu. Ha?
Oh.
Well, yung mga Madrids are now back in Madrid.
The Madrids are back.
So we are now back sa ating umbilicus originus.
Si Papa, ano na?
Umbilicus originus.
Feeling kayo.
Huwag niyang pansin sa mami, hindi naman yan Madrid eh. Wala siyang dugo.
Ni mami sa hanggang galarin ka lang daw. Pinakadulo mo.
Feeling kayo. Grabe dito
Umbilicus,
yung Burgos.
Umbilicus originus.
After traveling 4,800 kilometers in 15 days, ito pabalik na kami from where we started dito sa Madrid, capital of Spain. So approaching na kami sa hotel. Yung tomorrow goodbye, actually farewell party tonight. Anong tawag doon? May emotional bonding na kasi yung
Separational anxiety.
May separational anxiety na kasi after 15 days magkakakilala na yung nakasakay dito sa bus. Kahit na very diverse yung nationality. So we don't know, pero lahat matatanda eh. So, siguro hindi mo na makikita itong mga to.
Alam mo yung ano ni Mami?
Hardcore.
Hindi mo alam kung saan papunta yung ano niya, narration niya yung una. Parang it's bilang death na yun. Napunta na sa
kahit na diverse yung mga nationality, ang dugo pa rin. May bading at may manyak.
Papa, tumigil ka.
Wala naman eh. Tama na yan.
Yung mga ano ni Ian, kailangan may dinidelete eh.
Oo nga. Commentation ko.
Yun na nga. Okay na yun. Sinabi ni Mami, pauwi na tayo. Hindi na natin sila makikita.
Yung mga season galing China. Yung mga season galing China. Yung palisok galing ano yan, Nepal. Yung mga palisok galing Nepal. Baliktarin mo. Soklipa. Oh, yun. Soklipa.
Intentional English natin. They will not understand.
Hindi na kailangan
Explain mo yung
Ayun,
sabi ni Mami.
Grabe, Nicole. Yung pinag...
Sarap ng sports car ni Kuya. Pero si ate
ito, Mami, akuin mo ng...
Bye! Say bye! Say bye!
Say bye!
Try to see you.
Bye bye! Say bye!
Trip, by the way. It's one of the trips I strongly recommend. From Madrid to Rome.
How many days?
Mediterranean journey. It's the name of the trip. It's a beautiful. All right. Well, it depends when you have ferries. Okay, here we go.
Maganda rin yan.
Okay, the hotel, passport, and a card. And if the room is ready,
Finally, nakarating na dito sa hotel. Last arrival na namin to sa hotel. Last hotel na rin to. At mamaya yung last dinner namin. So, nakakatuwa. Nasanay na yung puwet namin sa kakaupo na sobrang tagal sa bus. At nasagap na namin lahat ng ubo ng mga matatanda dito. Time to go! Kinuha na? Kinuha na?
Pila na tayo.
Documentation muna.
End of our Trafalgar tour. So, 16 days.
Nalulungkot ka ba?
Medyo mamimiss. Kasi meron pa tayong another 6 days to go around Spain.
Hindi, pero yung natapos yung tour, na ano ka?
Of course.
Na separation anxiety ka?
Oo, meron. Kasi ang mamimiss mo dyan, yung we will be on our own for the next like 6 to 8 days. Mamimiss natin yung may nag-aasikaso.
Si Papa nag-a-apply na dito. Grabe si Kuya. Alam mo, walang rampa. So lahat ng maleta, kinakarga niya tigdadalawa. Kita nyo? Yung mga tisoy dito, ginagawa lang kargador. Ayan o. Imagine kung gaano kabigat yan, no? So maleta yun ng lahat, Maleta ng lahat, bubuhati niya. Ayan o, nakakita na siya. Grabe trabaho niya dito. Wala kasi rampa yung hotel. Yun o. Tigka 25 kilos yan, bawat isa. 50 kilos, bawat Okay, tindi nyo. Hindi pa siya kalaki yan, mas matangkad pa ako. Mukhang sanay na sanay sa'yo. Grabe oh. Halos hindi siya pinapawisan ni Kulo. Imagine, walang rampa yung hotel. Lahat binubuhat niya ng ganyan. Lupit, hardcore.
Passport list I gave them.
Alam mo ba, mortal enemy nila ang Portugal dito? Gusto mo mabugbog? Ha?
Bet si Alex nandito kahit galing siyang Portugal.
Ay, hindi siya nagsasalita eh. Sinisigurado hindi siya ma-discover na spy. Ano? Binuhat ni Kuya. Oh. Kita nyo? Para nyo madali buhay dito sa Spanya. Ano, nagpapasahod na si Mami. Para may makain naman yung tao. Naka-payroll na siya sa SP Madrid. Ulit, magkano?
750 gratuity. Times 60. 42,000 o 45,000.
Ang tip mo sa kanya. Ay, yung kay driver, magkano?
90.
Magkano yun?
90. Sa kanya rin. Bahala na siya doon sa driver. Binigay na niya.
Magkano po? 450?
Kurakot. Magkano kurakot?
90 times 60. Parang 90 times 60. 5,400 times 60. 5,400.
So, magkano yun? Yun ang tip niya?
Yung driver.
54.
5,400. 5,400.
Tapos yan, tayo pa lang yun sa family natin. Ito yung aming room. At may kasamang bata na nakakalat sa aming room. Nicole, naiwan to ng huling na huling nagstay dito. May nag-iwan ng bata.
180.
Parang ng phone.
Medyo malaki yung room namin dito sa Madrid. Maganda, malaki. Pero basic lang. Basic, malinis, maganda. Modern.
Ano to?
Si Rafa tuwan-tuwa. Si Rafa tuwan-tuwa.
Masyado maganda view nila.
Alam na yun ni Luis. Tingnan mo.
Tingnan ka sa right mo.
Astig kotse. Si Rafa tuwan-tuwa kasi may nagsasunbathing na nakahubad na puting Espanyola sa baba. Kaya tuwan-tuwa sila. But anyway, check nyo yung view namin. Hindi natin pwede i-view si ate syempre.